Having my own car that I feel proud about is really starting to open my eyes about the car community and how black and white everything is, and how unbeatable the car scene feels. Listen, your car sucks, but who cares? The quicker you understand this, the quicker you'll become that much more happier. Listen, no one loves your car more than you. I mean, yeah, someone can admire your car, sure, but to make the conscious decision of buying it, that was yours. So are the decisions that go along into building it or not building it. That other random stranger who said your car would look better if you lowered it isn't going to be the one to help you actually lower it. So you stressing over which coilovers you think he would get is irrelevant. Understand that letting the fear of someone else's opinion dictate the direction of your car is a character flaw. And that will take away from the fact that your car is a representation of you and your values. Whichever direction you take your car, just realize you won't be able to please everybody. Building a car is honestly just a game of rock, paper, scissors. You have rock, which is horsepower, paper, which is stance, and scissors, which is reliability. When building a car, whichever path you take represents what values of a car you deem more important than the other, which in turn means you only resonate with 33% of the people, while a bigger 66% of people think otherwise. Stance guys will say your car's stock ride height makes you like a monster truck, while horsepower guys say your car is slow because it doesn't make 500 horsepower to the wheels. And then there's other guys who think you're stupid for modifying your car a certain way because it ruins the practicality of it. I hate to be the one to break it to those guys, but cars are meant to be worked on. But then in the same breath, I'll be the first one to tell you that not working on your car is okay also, which is weird. On another note, not knowing what to do with your car is okay. It's normal even. You may even find yourself struggling when you do know what to do. You have to learn to be okay with the struggle, whether it be mechanically or financially, just not being able to do everything you want to all at once. The biggest thing is just to enjoy the journey that comes along with your car, and to not be afraid to do things differently. The beauty of cars is that they're all different in their own way. When someone says something negative about your car, understand that they may be right, but that mindset is dangerous. Do it because you want to, not because someone else tells you to. A friend that I made in my neighborhood owns a BMW M2 and a Volkswagen GTI. If you were to ask me my opinion on those two cars, I would tell you straight up, I don't like them. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they're not my cars. When it comes to me, I could count on my hand how many German cars I actually like. But for him, he could write books about them. This man loves those two cars so much, and I'll never understand why. But it's not my place to understand why. What I'm trying to say is, we all have our own taste, so you look stupid trying to cater to somebody else's. Your car is a part of your story. You can't let anybody else write that. Social media and approval will have somebody thinking that just because their car isn't as low as Dancy Pants' RX-8, or if they're not making 1,000 horsepower, then they're doing something wrong. Lastly, you can't value a car just off looks alone. For instance, I paid $7,500 for my G35, not because I couldn't afford a G37, but because I like the look and feel of a G35 better. How I value the G37 and how the car market values the G37 don't agree. But I don't want a G37, so to me it's like, who cares? If someone doesn't like my G35, who cares? I miss the time when I wasn't aware of this weird paradox. I love cars with every fiber in my body, but the community just needs so much work. A community that goes against itself definitely ain't a community. A house divided cannot stand, or whatever Lincoln said. But I know some of you out there watching have to feel this way too. The feeling of people constantly watching you, seeing if what you're doing is okay to them and not if it's okay to you. It's part of the reason why I don't go to car meets anymore or post my car on social media. And that's why I love it, because it's stock. But others might hate it because it's stock. It's just something at the moment that feels weird to be a part of. Yeah, my car sucks. Who cares? Your car sucks. Who cares? I wanted this video to be like 5 or 6 minutes, but who cares?